Good day, friends. It's a privilege coming back once again with the next video. In my last video on Bible and science, I had made it very clear that all science is not one and the same, but that science is a mixture of truth. And there are some real good words to represent exactly what kind of truth it is. And it is because of that we have words like hypothesis, assumptions, and theories, facts, data, analysis, and all that. And I had made it very clear that all these categories of truths are necessary for science, but they do not represent, all of them do not represent the same level of truth. Some are simply assumptions, very tentative, whereas some are very definite with no exceptions. So all of these categories of truth can be divided into two. One, unestablished theories of science, and two, established facts of science. This much I had made clear in my last video. After my last video, the latest news coming through science magazines has been very interesting, and I think I'll mention two of them to show the difference between facts and also theories. Many of you have heard that the planet Mars has got water, and that pictures taken from planet Mars have shown flow of water on it, or marks showing that there was flow of water over it. Many artificial satellites are revolving around Mars, and they are taking pictures all 24 hours using modern photography techniques in full light range and also in invisible range, which is invisible to man but which is visible to the cameras on these satellites. So there is much talk among people, particularly those who believe in evolution, that there is a lot of water on Mars, or there was a lot of water, and most probably there would be organisms and even intelligent life on Mars. And there is a whole bunch of people who say that before we start exploring Mars, we should establish contact with people who live there or organisms that live there. But hey, we now have results from the latest analysis. Scientists have used artificial intelligence and machine learning software to analyze these pictures. Actually, lots of pictures show some kind of a streak, canal-like structure or streaks on Mars. Recently, now another thing, now all those people, all scientific establishments which analyze Mars or other planets, they have started sharing their photographs. So one of these very advanced laboratories, they pulled 70,000 photographs taken from all kinds of artificial satellites of various countries, and analyzed these 70,000 photographs using machine learning and artificial intelligence. And after a very thorough and rigorous analysis, the software has come to the conclusion that these streaks, these canal-like structures, they have absolutely nothing to do with water flow. Rather, that they are the result of very light wind on the surface of Mars. Mars doesn't have a highly dense air the way we have, but it does have something. And since the gravity is very low, even that light wind is enough to create disturbance in particles. So the software has concluded, artificial intelligence software has concluded that there is no water and that these streaks do not show water. Please remember, artificial intelligence has one advantage. While humans can examine 10, 20, or maybe a few hundred photographs, no human can easily examine and compare 70,000 photographs. AI or artificial intelligence has the advantage of comparing tens of thousands or even million photographs for common characteristics, and that is why they used AI to analyze the streaks on Mars and finally came to conclusion that it is lines or streaks or canal-like structure created by winds on Mars, and that there is no evidence yet that there is any amount of water on Mars. So all those theories that claim that there is water and therefore there are living organisms, they have all turned out to be theories of science. We find nothing wrong. I do not find anything wrong with theories of science, as long as you acknowledge that it is a theory and not a fact. Science is made up of a lot of theories, and it is these theories that are examined and modified to get facts. So here is the latest fact. Many people claim that there is extraterrestrial life, but as far as Mars is concerned, the answer is no. All what was supposed to be proof for life have turned out to be illusions. And therefore, when we study the question of Bible and science, please keep this in mind, that a lot of things which are claimed in the name of science are mere theories, not facts. Here is another theory that shows that all our guesses, assumptions about extraterrestrial life on Mars were wrong. Friends, atheists and agnostics are making a lot of noise these days. They say that science has disproved the Bible. Not on your life. Because science is not one entity. Science is made up of multiple categories of truth, which can be classified into two: theories of science, facts of science. Theories of science have no permanence, and therefore they cannot be used for examining the Bible. As far as facts of science are concerned, yes, they can be used, and facts of science have never contradicted the Bible. As far as theories are concerned, a lot of theories are projected by atheists and agnostics as standing against the Bible, and one of them is extraterrestrial life, particularly life on Mars. But the latest research shows that it's only a theory, not even a theory, it was only a hypothesis, and the hypothesis was wrong, that in the final analysis there is no evidence for water on Mars. God bless you. Oh yes, please do one thing. We worked very hard to produce these videos. They involve a lot of research, reading of the latest in science, since it involves so much of labor, a labor of love. Please respond to us by giving us a like to this video. That will be a great encouragement to us. Also, please share this video with your friends, with your church group, anyone, anywhere. And of course, if you are not a subscriber, please press the subscribe button and also the bell icon and become a subscriber who does not miss any of our videos. God bless you.